Okay, Thursday, 28th of August, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. The dangers of denying others, stealing the punchline. Now, one interesting social dynamic I've noticed is essentially it's indulging people. It is, you could say it's cynical, you could say it's indifference, but by indulging people in what they want to say, story, joke, comment, gift, service, it helps build rapport with people. It helps them to know, like, and trust you more. So I talked about one video. I can't remember which one. There was a week or so ago. There was the film Man, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman. That's it. And the opening scene of that movie, the father's a Michelin chef, and he has this food he prepares for his family. And I thought, wouldn't it be insane if the family reject the meal? And this is the opening scene, so it's hardly a spoiler. So it's a hell of a insult in a way to deny someone act of service in some fashion. And then we can say, right, well, if someone is telling a joke, if you're telling a joke and someone steals a punchline and shares it, they are denying you, they're robbing you. Oh, that's it, the video about love. They are robbing you the feeling, the sensation of sharing the joke into the fullest extent. Sharing the joke to the fullest extent, that feels infuriating. Likewise, there's someone I know that was invited to an occasion, to an event, and they did not go to this said occasion. And for years and years afterwards, they were socially penalised, let's say, for not going to it. So you could say, as a practical matter, cynical, maybe Machiavellian, you could say, well, indulge them, go to this event, let the person share the story and the joke, because once the event is over, you who was invited, the would-be guest, would receive social benefits for years and years and years. Oh, you were there, I remember, thank you for coming, things like that. Because otherwise, the opposite is socially penalised. Ooh, resentment. Why didn't you? How could you? Or even over here, you. That was my joke to share. Things like that. Or I made this amazing meal. Why did you? How could you? How could you? How could you? Things like that. You could say that the resentment, the upsettedness, let's say, is far more powerful, or no, dangerous, let's say. It will affect you more so than doing something, than indulging them. Meaning you might benefit this over the next 10 years, for example, but you might be punished by this over the next 10 years as well. So it's worthwhile doing something, not denying someone something else. Going to this thing to indulge them, sharing that joke even though you know the joke, let them say it, let them have their moment. They're cooking, they're preparing something, let them do it. Let them do the service so they feel better. Because then you could say this is a bit cynical. If you don't want something or don't care for something, why do you get involved? It's not about that. It's about the greasing the wheels of society and getting along with people, being socially acceptable, not being ostracized and ignored because you did something that pissed off one too many people, the critical mass of people, or did something not socially calibrated, something that was unusual, and people are thinking that was weird and strange. Ooh, no, don't involve them anymore. Oh, he interrupts my jokes, or he never appreciates my food, or this person never goes to the party. No, don't bother anymore. It's that. That's very, very pernicious. Something very dangerous we've got to be careful of, because it can come back to bite us essentially. And we can also say, in a Machiavellian sense, by indulging them in this gift and this service and the joke in that occasion, they know, like, and trust us better. Like I said earlier, it's that the social benefits over the next decade. Oh, thank you for going. Thank you for being there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's powerful. People know, like, and trust you into the future. It's rapport. It's getting along with people. It's socially calibrated. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. I guess the limit would be, to what extent would you define the boundaries? I'm not sure exactly, because that gradient is extremely delicate thing. Unless there's an excuse, for example, an excuse that's very, very plausible. I'm not in the country, I can't do it, or or I would have big major problems, or there's this big crisis over here that I have to sort out in my life. Plausible deniability, that's fine, but they don't very happen. Yeah, extremely, what's the phrase now? Extenuating circumstances, big problems, let's say, big life problems. They don't happen very often. Okay. Otherwise, then maybe the alternative would be something like Dragnet, or I did a video about dragnetting and a video about being having the scavenger mindset, in a sense of just go to the event, indulge them because there's something you might learn. It's the cost of discovery, basically. By going to this occasion, you might understand something new about money. You might meet someone. Something cool might happen. That's memorable. A bonding experience. That was amazing. Do you remember that time? Or an inside joke might form. Things like that. But then this is real second order consequences to think the occasion itself isn't a priority, but what could happen, the spin offs could be. The joke itself isn't a priority, but the bonds that could emerge, inside jokes, for example, that's more powerful. That's the end result. It's just getting to that cost of discovery means you have to endure this ritual, the event, this food, this joke, this procedure, this process. And that is a beautiful Machiavellian way of looking at it. Even the sense of the food, she wants to cook for you, then yes, okay, then you get free food, you could argue. That's Machiavellian, and that's, you could say, cynical, but she's happy to do it. It's a gift. It's her way of expressing her love. And again, the danger is in denying these things because it risks deteriorating. At worst, it risks deteriorating things. At best, you just miss out on ways to have stronger rapport with people, inside jokes, shared experiences, things like that. There's a very real danger about denying people these things. And it's a very, very nuanced Machiavellian way of approaching society. It's beautiful because to understand this, you can really leverage it. It's this nice finesse, it's nice little fine tuning of social behaviour and interacting with society. It's nice, it's a nice little thing. But there's danger in denying others things. The balance, I'm not so sure. Maybe in 6 months I'll have a better idea about how to balance it, because time, opportunity cost of time, chances, double booking, I'm not sure how to handle that. Apart from if there's a plausible excuse, I have this big life problem over there that I need to sort out, otherwise disaster. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Because do you risk being overextended and missing out on, well, it's opportunity cost. You can't do everything at once. Every minute there's a choice. What's the most high valuable thing I can do right now? I did a video about this. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.